Good morning, happy people, and welcome back to another episode of Treehouse Storyteller. This one is going to be a little different. We're not going to tell stories inside the treehouse. We're going to tell stories on a road trip. Over the years, I have met a lot of musicians. Today, I'm going to show you how to use your video camera to promote your musician friends. How to make them look spectacular. So this time, I'm gonna have to make my coffee to go. This is the Treehouse Storyteller, the road trip episode. Welcome back to the Treehouse Storyteller road trip episode. People always ask me, where do you get all that energy from? I tell them it's easy. Half my energy comes from storytelling, half my energy comes from humor, and half my energy comes from music. Today, I'm gonna tap into my appreciation for the musician. All right, this is gonna be a groovy one. We are gonna discuss how I edited together all the music videos for Wake TV and how I do my music videos today.
The Jam Junkies are here. Hello. Welcome to Tin House Ranch.
I'm gonna break it all down for you, how I shoot the bands and how it all went together. You guys have seen me try to mimic my musical idols before. This is my roommate's guitar, because I would never do this trick with my own guitar, because of what happened last time. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Jamming is actually a whole lot of fun, even in the absence of any observable talent. You're my wonderwall, yeah. Watch my feet. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. I get such joy from watching talented musicians perform. Very much like wakeboarders out on the water, when musicians are in the zone, nothing else even matters. They are completely detached from the world for a few minutes. The pressure and the stress caused by their own individual realities dissolves away while they rinse their souls in a quick, refreshing, relaxing dream.
This is how we get away.
Let me explain. These are some of my best friends on a typical Tuesday night. This is what they look like when they're normal people, like you and me.
The next song I'll compliment Kevin.
You'll really love it.
2022, baby.
Now I'm going to show you what they look like when they're completely lost in their art. This is not normal behavior. Here are a few typical everyday realities that these engulfed musicians are not the least bit concerned with at this very moment. Right now, this musician is completely lost in his art. Right now, he's not the least bit concerned about his wife's personal trainer. This musician is not thinking about whether or not we landed on the moon. At this very moment, this musician is not the least bit concerned with the 9 a.m. meeting with the boss. This musician is not the least bit concerned with his brother's crazy conspiracy theories. And this musician is certainly not thinking about which wide-angle lens I'm using to shoot her high notes. It takes a certain kind of person to think it's a good idea to load up $3,000 worth of musical equipment to take to a bar to earn $100. But these people aren't known for their business skills, only their getting down to business skills. Sound matters. You're trying to immerse your audience in covering an event. You've shot all your signage and your B-roll, but what about the music?
You're the man.
Reporting from the scene wouldn't be complete without the audio tracks. Now let's discuss how I like to capture the footage to make these videos.
Wake TV, Sector 7, baby. Peace.
Here's how I like to cover a band performing live. First, set up a lock-off camera to capture a wide shot and the live audio as well. Here are tips to setting up your lock-off camera. Frame the stage. Raise the camera up and block off around it to reduce capturing random talking, but to still capture any cheering. And then I shoot handheld for close-ups and cutaway shots. This produces two very different recordings. The wide shot with the ambient audio sets the base for timing the other video clips. The handheld camera will only capture audio that's good enough for timing the shots to the wide shot. Wake TV was already a vehicle to promote upcoming wakeboarders, so why not use it to promote upcoming bands as well? Once word got out that Wake TV was promoting bands, I started getting bombarded with CDs. It seemed like aspiring rock stars were finding me everywhere. And they always said the same thing.
Dude, my song will be perfect for your video.
To help promote the musicians, I'd make music videos to thank the bands that supported the wakeboarding events.
This song is called The Helicopter Song. We get about 30 spins a week in Omaha for this song on the radio.
The Helicopter Song. What a perfect base for a music video. I've already got all these clips of spins, 3s and 5s. That's helicoptery. In Oklahoma, I met a band named Soul, who changed the words of their song from Jump the Bridge to Jump the Wake, just to get the wakeboarders fired up.
So it's a song about friendship, but I'm changing the words tonight. Instead of Jump the Bridge, it's gonna be Jump the Wake. Is that cool? Jump the Wake! Can we do that? Jump the Wake!
I have an appreciation for this move, not as a musician or a wakeboarder or even as a videographer, but as a storyteller, knowing I'm gonna get to tell this story again and again.
One more time!
I promoted a lot of bands, but definitely the musicians with the most personality, Empty Minds, ended up hosting issue number 13, the All Wipeout special issue.
Now it's time for the countdown of the top 25 worst ever Wake TV wipeouts. Kicking it with the 200-mile-an-hour face plant.
So when I told the band Empty Minds that it was going to be an all wipeout video that they'd be hosting, they had the following reaction.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Now this is technically not considered a mosh pit by definition, because even though it was a spontaneous dance floor, this scene didn't happen, quote, in front of a concert stage, unquote. So this is not technically moshing, just keeping you guys educated. But by far, my favorite music came from a young lady named Milka. When Milka sings about pain, I knew she would get the coveted wipeout spot. Let's break down this music video and I'll explain to you what you're hearing and what you're seeing. What you're hearing is the studio recorded track from Milka's CD. This was the most perfect audio for the base of the edit. What you're seeing is footage of Milka live on stage. This footage was synced up to the studio audio track. When you're working with dramatic music with lots of different changes and breaks, you need to time the video action to the music. When the music changes, so should the visuals. So the first thing I did was put in all of Milka's singing clips. During every dramatic clip, we would watch the band live. Then, after all of Milka's video clips are set into the timeline, I fill every remaining gap with wipeouts, all timed to crash on the beat and all sorted so that the really bad stuff happens at the end. This keeps things progressing throughout the video. Remember, momentum is your friend. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. 20+ years after I produced this music video, the only thing that I regret about it is nothing. So that's a little peek into how some of my music videos went together. Again, this is not a how to do it video, only a how I did it video. Whether it's writing music or playing music or just getting lost in music, whichever direction you want to let the music take you, don't stop till you get enough. Creativity inspires creativity. I hope that you guys get inspired and follow your imagination wherever it leads you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when the next video comes out, and oh boy, it's another good one. All stories, lots of stories, and some of them are actually true.
Well, we made it to Ichetuckney Springs, and it's beautiful.
In the tradition of saving the best for last, I'll end this video with a rollout of all my favorite wakeboarding clips that I ever shot, all wrapped up into one incredible music video. This is the entire unedited music segment as it appeared on Wake TV. Enjoy it, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Peace and rock and roll.
Just the one big party, and wakeboarding's at the center of it.
Wake TV.
It's the one big party. It's the one big party.
Wake TV.
It's the one big party.
Are you kidding me?
And wakeboarding's at the center of it.
Are you kidding me?
My brain was spinning reality into a crazy state. The more I listened to my heart, the more that I could relate to the soul vibe ringing in my head. I put the pen to paper. The more that I could relate, I saw my angel, she was my demon. I'm half awake, but I'm a dreaming. Spin the bottle, kiss the pretty role model. My mind is empty, but I'm rolling full throttle, bottle of tequila upside of your head. I put the pen to paper, and this is what it said.
Stands ball with a round of crown and a twist of line. And now time shows up with the fresh chronic blood. As I spy the perfect place to pull off this chronic stunt. Now the smoke fills my lungs, like the lyrics fill my head. Yo, I put the pen to paper, and now this is what it says. Spin the bottle, kiss the pretty role model. My mind is empty, but I'm rolling full throttle, bottle of tequila upside of your head. I put the pen to paper, now this is what it says. Spin the bottle, kiss the pretty role model. Spin the bottle, kiss the pretty role model. Spin the bottle, kiss the pretty role model. Spin the bottle, the pretty role model. The bottle, the pretty role model. My mind is empty, but I'm rolling full throttle, bottle of tequila upside of your head. I put the pen to paper, and this is what it says. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Good night.
We love you all.